All right, guys, it's been brought to my attention that some of you guys don't know what variant configuration is, and I'm going to show you guys. So, VC is a product made by SAP, so they have a few configuration products. They have LOVC, which is I'm going to show you. They have an advanced variant configuration, which is the next evolution of LOVC. They have SSC as well, which is a really powerful engine. And then they also have SAP CPQ, which can use all those three, and it also has its own native way to configure products. All right, so we're in. So I'm in a T code called CU50. All right, so I'm in a T code called CU50, and this is where you can go in to visualize this is where you can go in to simulate a configured product. So this is a configured product here in B2, and this product is created and maintained in SAP and has all of the logic that we need to restrict rules. So a user can't just configure anything on the product. There's engineering rules that back it up. And also it contains pricing that's automatically created based off of factors that engineering and sales agree on. Bill of materials is created automatically based off of selections that you and engineering say. So you don't want to just have a manual bill of materials. It'll be dynamic. So this attribute equals this line item on the bill of materials. So besides pricing and bill of materials, also routing is being created, and then also product data can be created as well, which is pretty helpful. And then also this model can be used in CPQ. So yeah, let's get to it. So we're in this model here. I'm gonna get into it, and I'm just gonna make selections here. So fix, and I'm gonna go nominal, and I'm gonna go click 12. And if you're asking me what engineering these specs mean, you're out of luck, because I am a tech guy. I know a little bit on engineering, but I know more about technology. So the pump discharge is, we're gonna select 4, and nominal impeller. Click here, and if you see here, some of the selections are being automatically and some of the attributes are being automatically populated. That's because there's tables, there's constraints, there's all those logic in the background creating those rules, and it narrows down the selection. So visualize this as a kind of like a reverse pyramid, where you kind of start out wide and you make your selection and it kind of narrows down. So it's a very restrictive way of configuring it. And then also one thing to take into effect is when you use VC, the order that you select the characteristics is important. So it goes top to bottom, left to right. Okay, so you don't want to get out of order. So you can't skip ahead, select a value for an attribute, and then select an earlier one. It just won't work. So that's one of the cons of variant configuration. So let's go here. So actually, I want to show you guys some magic here. So I'm going to make a selection, an actual impeller, and you see here the data that's being created. That's based off of tables. It's based off of databases that's based off of logic that we created within SAP. So motor enclosure, TEFC, and also there's this yellow triangle here that says, hey, you need to select one more for it to be complete. And once it's complete, we'll have a green dot. But we'll just click through it. Okay, if you notice, I didn't make any selections. It was just based off of the previous selection. So that's kind of a good way to do it. You want to start wide and get narrow, and you don't want too many selections being made. I mean, you could. It's up to you. All right, so yeah, this is the one we need. Select 2. And you see here we have a valid configuration. So once we got a valid configuration, we can go look at the bill of materials. And yeah, these are the line items here. So we're like, okay, we got we got a good bill of materials. And this is helpful for the production as well, because they get this sheet, and as well as the customer if they would like it. And you get pricing here. I won't select that because I think someone might get mad at me. You can do costing as well. And also one thing unique about this setup that you can do variant matching. So this configurator creates a material master, a material variant in SAP, and so essentially that creates a part number or a SKU, and that gets placed on a sales order, and that contains the price, bill of materials, routing, and all that good stuff. But if we click on variant matching, this just checks and see if we have any variant matching, and we don't. So we'll just need to create a new part number. But yeah, that's BC and SAP. Now, how do I get this into SAP CPQ? Good question. So we can create a knowledge base here. We use U35. So we're changing the runtime version. And so this right here creates let's say a XML document code that's being used. And so any CPQ can come in and upload this document, that has all the logic in place, and it can upload it into their system. There is some other things you need to do as far as APIs and all that good stuff. Make sure your site is able to read this data. But in my experience, I have sent this configurator to a front-end site. And then also what I do daily is use this for SAP CPQ. So I upload this knowledge base into SAP CPQ, and then the user is able to speak with the VC model and SAP CPQ, which is important because you won't have to maintain two separate models and two separate systems. You just maintain an SAP, create a new runtime, and the model is consistent. So that's VC in SAP and CPQ. If you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys think it was lame, still give it a thumbs up. But yeah, let me know in the comments if it helped you. And yeah, thank you.